Finale of this three-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Jimmy Nelson gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, he's having a fantastic year with an ERA of under 2. He's going to have to pitch real well in this one to keep that ERA as minuscule as it is.
Ben Revere makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, number 2, Ben Revere.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Braun, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Steve, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, they have lots of power, but also lots of speed in that lineup as well. So you need to stay out of the double play situations and work counts.
Ben Zobrist will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. Hard liner toward short, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, on his way to second now, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Brandon Jordan will dig in now, and he's come through in many a situation like this. Currently 4th in the National League RBI race.
And that's really what you want from your corner outfielders. Not every guy fits that mold, but you got to love having a guy you can just stick out there and then just let him mash when he comes to the plate.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Eric Karros, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. And that's through into left, a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he is in there.
Well, you give a good RBI guy a chance in the first inning, chances are he's going to come through. You see here, he delivers a solid base hit, and the throw home's not in time to prevent that first run from scoring.
Maikel Franco will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well. So there's a lot of extra base hits to go along with that stellar average.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runner's going. Hit hard to short. And now he bobbles it on the transfer, and they won't get anyone.
Well, this will be an infield single, but with the hit and run on, this is a heck of a play to at least lay out and knock the ball down. So instead of first and third, it's just first and second. It's possible this play may just wind up saving him a run.
Adrian Beltre will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently 2nd in the National League in RBIs.
Yep, and he's right up there among the league leaders in batting average, too.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Yeah, Jerry seems to call a really good game back there, Matt.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A 3-run dinger by Adrian Beltre. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Well, this guy's been a real pain in the backside so far in this series. I mean, this is his 2nd home run here in 3 days, so He is really seeing the ball well now.
Batting sixth.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez.
Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, he is really taking a pounding out there. That's 6 hits now he's given up in just this inning alone, and it's beyond time for a change. You've got to get him out of there.
Ryan Howard steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
And so far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Here's Brock Holt now. Hit hard back up the middle. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Miller Park. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Cliff Lee gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better, and hopefully he can start doing that in this one.
About time for the home 9 to get their swings as Carlos Gomez is ready to lead off the bottom of inning number 1. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Eric, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
That includes winning the first 2 in this series, so they've had it going lately. They'll look to put a capper on the weekend with a sweep here.
Holt going back on it, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Carlos Gomez. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
This is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just a punch-and-Judy guy? And that certainly worked out for him right here.
Gene Segura digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. Drilled to the right side. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. How do they get back into the win column, Psycho?
Well, I think just putting this guy into the stretch early and often. Look to get the leadoff hitter on base to give themselves the best opportunity to score runs throughout the game.
Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Popped up. Franco is there for it. 2 gone. And with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard-hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Brewers get one back on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 4-1 game. Cliff Lee makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Hot shot to third. To his left, Colton. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league. Very few clubs commit fewer errors than this one. I expect them to be sound in this game.
Ben Revere strolls into the box. Thought he had a triple in his first at-bat, but he was gunned down trying for third.
Yeah, well, he wound up getting gunned down, but he did hit the ball well, and he's going to look to do the same thing right here.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Gomez on the run. 2 down.
One thing you can already pick up on in these first couple innings is that he's leaving the ball up more often than he should. It's already hurt him once on that home run, and even though that's an out, that ball was hit pretty darn well.
Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Gomez will make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. Lee gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short. Franco has it. And a rather easy first out.
Batting sixth.
So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. Scooter Gennett will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, I'll tell you what, I have him in my lineup every day. He's had 8 RBIs over his last 10 games. Yesterday was just a little bit of an off day for him.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is taken in by Beltre for the second out.
He got caught in a situation where he had to protect with 2 strikes. He's probably fortunate he even got wood on this one, but it didn't matter much as this turns into an easy little soft liner.
Stepping in now, Jeff Castillo. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Holt is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it 4-1. Back at Miller Park in Milwaukee as we get you set for the top of the third. Brandon Jordan is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, and now that's the second home run that he's allowed here in just 2+ innings of work. And no question, they've had his number here in the early going, and now they stretch the lead out even further.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Hot shot down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gomez giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Boy, that's the kind of play where you take your hat off and you wipe the sweat off your brow, even if it's cold outside. This guy's getting hammered right now. He better figure out something quick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to short. Segura has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Phillies 5 and the Brewers 1. Rocky Holton will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Lee's ready. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here it comes, 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
This one's flared toward left center. Franco onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Here's Carlos Gomez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. This is skied out to deep center field. Revere going back. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Gene Segura standing in.
The shortstop, number 9.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That home run a moment ago measured out at 427 feet. Grounded to third. Beltre has it. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. We played 3 full. It's now 5-2. Ryan Howard is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
The first baseman, number 6.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Holton is there, and they'll be able to exhale a bit in that dugout as Howard's gone on just one pitch.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. And you'll take that every time.
Brock Holt will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
And let's see now. Boy, this one might be a case of adding injury to insult. It hasn't been his finest performance so far, and now this one shot right back at him at the mound. No time to get out of the way, and that's going to sting for quite a while.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
We've mentioned before that this guy can handle the bat, and he proves it right here with a solid base hit.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he whiffs on it as it's by him at first. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 6-2.
First and second, you see the first baseman playing behind the runner. Now, if he's holding him, this might be a double play. Instead, it's by him down the line, and it's going to bring home a run.
Now here comes Brewers manager Ron Renicky out of the Milwaukee dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Tyler Thornburg is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Gomez. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Brandon Jordan will dig in now. A dangerous hitter indeed as the National League's reigning batting champion. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here it comes, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Revere rides off for second. Smoke toward the hole. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, if this was a straight hit and run, this is not really a high percentage play with 2 outs, but it's going to work out perfectly as he finds a hole. That'll put runners on the corners.
Into the box, Maikel Franco. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 7 runs on 12 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on to the bottom of inning number. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps forward to get things started here in the Milwaukee half of the inning. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Drilled on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So with the leadoff man reaching base here, let's take a moment to check out this date in baseball history. Chris Davis is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Over to Howard, and indeed, they get them both.
The catcher, number 20, Jonathan.
Settling in now, Jonathan Lucroy. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside, 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Holt going back on it. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a solo shot for Jonathan Lucroy, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Oh, and you know what? I think he's going to kick himself out there in left field when he watches the tape replay and realizes just how close he came to robbing this home run. I don't think he quite got the timing down right, because if he had, I think he makes this play. Instead, this is going to sneak over the wall for a home run.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Number 2.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. He pulls this one into right. Jordan is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Brewers get one thanks to the efforts of Jonathan Lucroy. We played 4. It's now 7-3. Adrian Beltre strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And when you need a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk's not on the agenda. You better bear down right here.
Hit in the air out to left field. Davis is under it. He's got it 1 away.
And I don't think he got quite as much of that one as he would have liked. He got it up on the handle a little bit, and as a result, this becomes a routiner out there in left field.
Salvador Perez will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First delivery to him on the way. Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Segura fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Howard.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Leading off the inning, Jeff Castillo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Three and 0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Sort of surprising. This is not a guy who walks a lot of hitters. Definitely not leading off an inning. And definitely not on 4 pitches. He shouldn't be close to tired yet, so we'll see if he can bounce back.
Rocky Holton comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Lee comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
To 2-2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Shot toward second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
That's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Delman Monahan will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, Delman Monahan.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. To short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Here's Carlos Gomez as he'll take a look at ball 1.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or 2.
One and 0 pitch on the way. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Ground ball left side. Zobrist. Relay to Howard, and it's in time. The double play that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Alex Holt will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 17, Alex Holt.
Brock Holt will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Left fielder, Brock Holt.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Just trying to go inside, but you see he kind of holds this one a bit too long, and just like that, the leadoff guy's aboard.
In now, Cliff Lee. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And you know he doesn't want to follow up that hit by pitch with a walk to the next guy. So if I'm hitting, I'm sitting dead red fastball on 3-1.
3-1, here it is. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Ben Revere ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner goes for second. Swing and a shot back up the middle. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Gene Segura will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. Got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
For short, hit hard. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Ryan Braun will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Pitch runs in on him as this is fisted out to the right side of the mound. And Howard will mosey over to the bag himself to record the out.
Well, I thought this might be his last inning out there, but if it's only taken him 3 pitches to get 2 outs, maybe not.
Chris Davis will stand in looking to turn things around. He's struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start.
Nope, not doing much to help the cause so far, guys, but there's still some ball game left.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Lee steps into his windup. Here it is on 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to the first baseman, Howard, and with that, the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Ben Zobrist is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
He's set. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Jeanette is there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Brandon Jordan will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
1 out, nobody on. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul over towards the dugout. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Jonathan Lucroy steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Wow, he's been like a cat with 9 lives out there. Normally, when you give up 3 home runs, you're going to be in big trouble. But luckily, they've been solo homers, so it's kept them in the ballgame.
Scooter Gennett will dig in now. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far.
Well, he's got nothing to show for it, but his last at-bat was a nice one. He put a good swing on it.
Lee looks in. Here's the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Holt has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Jeff Castillo stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around first, heading for second now. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Rocky Holton will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. To his left, Beltre. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Well, there you see Brewer manager Ron Renicky out for a conference at home plate, so I would imagine we're going to see a double switch here. Brandon Kinsler will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 53.
Adrian Beltre will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Shot toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. And some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start an at-bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Salvador Perez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. From the stretch, runners off for second. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
And the rich keep getting richer. 2 straight hits to start the inning, and now they can really look to salt this one away.
Ryan Howard will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Segura for 1. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. You know, nothing gets you off the hook after back-to-back singles, quite like a double play ball to that third guy.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive. He's got it. It's there. He got him.
No way. That was awesome.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break.
More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Adam Lind will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
First baseman, Adam Lind.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded by Howard, and the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Carlos Gomez is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lined back over second. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. And that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Gene Segura standing in. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Phillies lead it 7-3. Will Smith will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Darren Ruff will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Center fielder, number 2,
Ben Revere comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. So you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A runner at first with no outs here.
Still 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, I think I'm about ready to declare his cold streak over. He's broken out of it in a big way here. His 3rd hit of the ball game, and he looks as good as gold to my eyes.
Brian Barrow will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. First offering on its way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, he just really pulled off of that pitch. This is a 2-seamer working its way down and away, and he wasn't even close.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. First and second here with nobody out. Full count now. 3-2.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Colton in foul ground. 1 away.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. But no matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Into the box now. Brandon Jordan skied into straightaway right. Braun has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. One and one, here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Jeanette has it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3.
Jake Diekman will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Jake Diekman.
Striding in to start the ninth, Ryan Braun, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder, number 8.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Line towards center field. And that's in there, base hit. So that's just how you want to start it here in the bottom of the ninth.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That's wide, 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Nobody out, runner on first. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Well, you know, even 4-run leads have a tendency to disappear when you can't find the strike zone. He's got to figure it out here quick before things get away from him.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. And the count will be full. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swung on and chopped up the middle. One there, and that will send some folks to the exits, I'm sure. It's a double play, and they're down to their final out now.
And that may have sealed their fate right there. You get the leadoff man on here in the ninth, but then it's a big double play right here, and it's like all the energy just got sucked right out of this ballpark.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, the toughest out in any ball game is always the very last one. These guys are still breathing, but it's going to take a few more of these to get back into contention.
Stepping in, Scooter Gennett. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Should the lead hold, the win would go to Cliff Lee. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Oh, that one got the pitcher. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
And those guys are definitely deserving of the high fives. Anytime you can come into hostile territory and finish off a 3-game sweep, well, you've earned it.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Adrian Beltre. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of